Hello, I'm Chris Southerland with the Central Operations Support Group, and I'm here today to give a brief presentation on the FAA Flight Procedures Management Program. We will discuss the modernization of the NAS, National Airspace System, and FAA Order 8260.43 that details the Flight Procedures Management Program. We will also have a Q&A session with subject matter experts following the presentation. As aviation equipment and users evolve, the NAS needs to do the same. In 2016, the FAA introduced the PBN NAS-NAV strategy, what is called the Performance-Based Navigation National Airspace System Navigation Strategy, and reaffirmed the same strategy in 2019, and it is still in place today. The same NAS infrastructure continues to be upgraded with PBN Instrument Flight Procedures, IFPs, in and out of airports, as well as the PBN high and low airway structure across the country. All submissions of IFPs go through the online IFP gateway, and the requests include potential safety concerns or efficiency through the creation, amendment, and cancellation of IFPs in the NAS. The submission process will also be detailed later in a briefing by Jill Olson discussing the IFP gateway. All submissions via the IFP gateway are in accordance with the 8260.43. FAA Order 8260.43, current version is Charlie, establishes the process for coordinating, approving, and prioritizing all instrument flight procedures requests in the NAS. The order also establishes 3 separate teams that detail their responsibilities. The teams include the validation team, prioritization team, and oversight teams. The validation team is made up of representatives from flight procedures, planning and requirements, air traffic control, and the Office of Airports from all 3 FAA service areas across the country. And each service area has their own validation team. The team reviews the IFP request submissions and ensures it is feasible, provides a benefit to the NAS, ensures it is an adequate use of resources, and is aligned with the current FAA initiatives. If the IFP is considered valid, it is forwarded to the prioritization team. The prioritization team has representatives from 3 service areas that include safety, airports, flight programs, airspace, and aeronautical information services. The team establishes and maintains a national IFP prioritization list and schedules of valid requests within a 3-year period. Validated requests include identified safety, airport infrastructure improvements, magnetic variation updates, and national initiatives that have been identified by the oversight team. The oversight team is made up of directors from safety, air traffic control, airports, and mission support services. They provide direction and oversight of the Flight Procedures Management Program, and they also meet as needed to resolve conflicts with competing national initiatives that impact the NAS. Some examples of the IFP requests and prioritization categories include the following, but are not limited to: safety, mandatory publications for navigational aid installations, infrastructure changes, and national initiatives. Some national initiatives include the VORMON and the PBN NAS modernization. Why is the validation and prioritization of IFPs so important? It prioritizes IFPs on a national basis and ensures that safety remains the most important factor and the operational and strategic needs are met while putting the FAA in position to meet the current and future needs of the national airspace system.